Dude, that long play right there, I just won that.
Yeah, and then you double ball.
You didn't call the ball.
I was like this. What do you mean?
No, you did not.
Yes, I was. That was like, out for like 2 inches. Not 2 inches.
Okay, can you please call it verbally? Because I did not see a finger at all.
Okay, you didn't
And
call.
that ball was totally in, bro.
What do you mean? The second still. So can we have a line, Josh? That was so. Yeah. That was so in. So in.
Alright, what's going on, guys? In today's video, we have a USTA Level 6 tournament. I'm feeling great today. Body's feeling great. Got a great warm-up. Ready to go out onto the courts. But first, I want to take you guys through my pre-match routine to get ready for my tournament. So, first off, we always got to string the stick. Today, I'm going to be playing with Yonex VCore 100 with poly rev strings at 52 pounds. For the overgrip, I have a head leather grip. I've been liking these a lot recently. Next up, one of the most important parts of my pre-match routine, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to write down my thoughts. This is called the Functional Tennis Pre-Match Journal, but I'm pretty much going to write down my game plan to get me all set up for today to have the best results possible. So with that being said, I'll see you guys at the courts. Alright guys, so I just pulled up to the venue, and right as I pull up, I see a text that's saying that all the matches are delayed by 3 hours. So it's currently 12:15. My match was supposed to go on at 12:30, and now I'm going to have to find some way to make up 3 hours of time and just relax and try to not be on my phone too much, but we'll see how it goes. So let's just hop straight into the match for today. So, starting off this match, right off the bat, when I found out who my opponent was, I felt pretty good about my chances to win this match. Considering that my ranking is quite a bit higher and my ETR is quite a bit better as well, but I learned very early on that that isn't a full representation of my opponent's game. He wasn't like most of my opponents I play, because he uses a lot of drop shots and weird spins that I'm not used to playing against. And it was pretty clear at the time that he wasn't trying to hit me off the court, but he was just trying to move me around and make me cause the error. I guess you could call him a pusher, but what he was doing was definitely working as he took the early break off of me. The game plan for this match was simple. I wanted to focus on hitting my forehand to his backhand, keeping the ball deep in the court, and also using angles to move him around and hopefully cause him to feel uncomfortable. From the moment I stepped on the court, I felt a little nervous, realizing that this is my first tournament of 2025 and how I haven't played a tournament of this caliber in a while. I also haven't had great results in the higher level tournaments recently, so I knew that this wasn't a great opportunity for me to flip the script and hopefully set myself up for a great 2025. All of this rolling around in my mind, I was definitely nervous, as I'm sure you can see watching this back. And he was making me fall into his style of play, which was ultimately causing me to make more errors and have less confidence in myself to get the job done on this first round match. It took me a very long time to get settled on the court and to have more belief in myself to go for my shots. I was making a lot of silly errors, especially early on in this match. But we'll just have to see if those errors will affect me later on, or if I can find the strength within myself to have faith in my abilities as a tennis player to get the job done. My game plan for this match was to try to keep the ball deep and cross court for the majority of the rallies until I got the short ball, but this didn't really work too well, because even if I hit one good shot cross court, he tried to drop shot me. And that was pretty hard to deal with, because I'm not used to playing against players like that. So early on in this match, I changed the game plan to try to counter what he was doing to me, by sort of doing the same thing. And yes, it did work somewhat, but I was still struggling being down 1-4 in this first set, against someone who I should beat easily, without a lot of confidence behind myself and having to serve to stay in fighting distance of this set. This is honestly such a big moment for me because I had the confidence, I had to build up enough confidence in myself to go for my shots and to do everything I can to play my own game, as I'm sure most of you guys have the same issue. It's very difficult to perform in a tournament as well as you can perform in a practice scenario. I've always struggled with playing my true level in a tournament as compared to how I practice. This is one of those moments where I just have to dig deep to find my true tennis level in order to get out of this deep hole that I'm currently in. Being down 1-4 in a match is never where you want to be. For right now, I don't need to focus on where I am, but I need to focus on where I'm trying to go, which of course is winning this match and advancing to the semifinals. With my intention set and putting my foot down, telling myself that I'm not going to miss, that I'm going to stay in every single point, that I'm going to work as hard as humanly possible, and just win each point. I continue to put pressure on him to close out the set, and slowly I start creeping up on the scoreboard. 2-4. I break back to go 3-4, and all of a sudden it's a match again. He starts getting very frustrated, talking more to his dad, and focusing more on outside issues rather than the match at hand. And I take control of the set, serving 5-4 to close it out.
Go! Come on!
Alright, so there you have it. I end up taking the first set and go up a lead of 1-0. But this is where it gets interesting. So, with the start of the second set, I'm feeling absolutely incredible, and my opponent now has 2 code violation warnings, one for verbal obscenity towards me by cursing me out in Chinese, and another one for racket abuse by throwing his racket once he'd lost the first set. Coming back from 1 game to 4, winning the next 5 games put me in a great position mentally, and I'm feeling absolutely incredible, ready to just absolutely destroy in the second set. Now that's my intention. Let's see how it goes. Alright guys, so for this next point, I'm going to need you guys to pay very close attention to where this ball lands because it plays a huge determination in how the rest of this match will go. So please comment down below and let me know your thoughts on this next point and everything that follows afterward.
Out. No. You're not. Come on. What? What is that? Come on. Oh. Go. Yeah.
So throughout this entire match, this guy has been making some questionable calls in my opinion. Even after the first set, he went to go get a coaching session from his dad, which isn't allowed after only the first set in USTA. And he's just been frustrating me, and then when he made that call, it was the final thing that threw me over the edge. I knew this ball was in when I was playing. There wasn't a great camera angle on it, because my tripod unfortunately broke. So we did the best that we could with the recording setup, but I was so sure that this ball was in by at least 2 inches, both wide and deep in, and it was just so frustrating to me. Unfortunately, I didn't get the call, obviously, because it was his side. The ref came, we argued about this for 20 minutes, and I just had to keep playing on, and now it's 40-15.
Can you please call the point?
30 love. Dude, that long play right there, I just won that.
Yeah, and then you double ball.
You didn't call the ball.
I was like this. What do you mean?
No, you did not.
What? Yes, I was. That was like out for like 2 inches. Not 2 inches.
Okay, can you please call it verbally? Because I did not see a finger at all.
Okay, you didn't
And
call.
that ball was totally in, bro.
What do you mean? The second still. So can we have a line, Josh?
Guys, my opponent is making me turn off my camera, but if you saw that last call, you'll know why. Oh my gosh, guys. That was the most insane tennis match I've ever played in my entire life. I can't even put it into words how to describe that match. It was just absolutely insane. I'm so happy that I got the job done. And next video, you're going to see me in the semifinals and hopefully taking the win in the finals. We'll see how far I can go. And I will see you guys next week. That was an absolutely insane match. And I'll talk to you guys more about it when I get home. My opponent told me, the ref, and the tournament director that he didn't feel comfortable being recorded anymore. So I kindly put the camera away, and that was it for my recording for the day. But it didn't really matter. I ended up winning the second set 6-love. I got really frustrated, and I just started hitting the crap out of the ball because I was done dealing with all the bullshit calls, and it was really frustrating to me, and I just wanted to get that match over with. I knew that I could outplay him, and at that point, I was just like, you know what, why am I playing his game? I'm wasting my time out here. This is time where I could be practicing, or I could flip the script, play my game, hit my shots, and win this match how it should have been won in the first set the right way. That's how I played the second set, and it got me the second set win 6-love. And with all that craziness to the side, I am now into the semi-finals of this tournament. I am so ready to go. And next week, you're going to see an absolutely epic semi-final battle. Did I make the finals of my first tournament of 2025? We'll see. Thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate your guys' support, and I will see you guys in the next video.